We're going live now.
Red light's on.
Okay, we're live.
And we're recording, and the intro is coming.
Oh, I'll once we get into it, I'll say. Futurama news I saw. Oh, was that part of it?
That was what I was going to tell you.
All right. Oh, we'll talk about that more. I did see that, though. So... like a remix.
Is the disc scratched?
That's almost cooler than the original.
I thought we were in the 21st century.
Yeah.
That is cooler than the original.
Yeah. It just randomly remixed itself. I mean, we hired an editor to do that. Woo! All right. Welcome, guys, to episode in the 40s, right?
47. We got to start setting up our year special.
Yeah.
If you want to be in the year special, contact us. I think we already said this on an episode, but
near the tail end. But yeah, we're gonna.
If you're listening, if you're watching, and if you want to, be pulled in for a minute, we're probably gonna do like a Q&A kind of thing. So pop in, we'll give you time for a question or two, and then kick you out.
This is so cool. So we're just gonna jump into. I'm just gonna take over. Jack's tackled. He's found some. We talked about this before, but the Mountain Dew seltzers, and he's delivered some here. I've got the watermelon. You want to try? And then he's got we got a whole variety pack, but we're just gonna try the Mountain Dew. He's got the regular, right? That's
the regular
looking.
I like yours more. You got a snake on it, dude.
Yeah. That's more of my personality. Yeah.
But I'm gonna see
I like
how
the
long,
Eagle too, though.
I'm gonna try not to custom it.
Okay.
I get pretty
bad.
I'm trying.
Okay.
This is for me.
Okay. Have you tried them all?
Yeah. So I tried the black cherry.
Okay.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I tried the Baja Blast.
Okay.
Not as good as the black cherry, but 8 out of 10.
You tried the mountain or the watermelon yet?
No.
You tried the Mountain Dew?
I have not tried either one of these.
What are the odds we picked the two that?
I did that on purpose.
Oh, you did?
I picked this one on purpose.
Okay.
That one, you kind of luckily picked the watermelon.
Yeah, no, I just thought that would, because there's not watermelon flavored Mountain Dew, so I was kind of curious to see what
there's Major Melon.
Yeah, you're right. That's a newer. I forgot about that one.
But there's not black cherry, like we were saying.
There's not. Yeah.
I thought that was a weird choice.
That is odd.
But it is a seltzer flavor, Like most seltzers have a black cherry flavor.
But still, you think they would go like Code Red or something? That'd be cool. Because that's a cherry flavor. Yeah,
you're right. Yeah. I could see that. I think black cherry just works better as a seltzer, personally.
I guess so. I'm not very.
Not that I'm a seltzer brewer.
Seltzers, but
do they brew seltzer?
I don't know.
Is it brewed?
Works. I don't think so.
So it would be more of a cocktail. No, it wouldn't be malt liquor.
I'm pretty sure malt is in seltzer.
It's grain alcohol. it's like Everclear.
I'm pretty sure it's malt. Malt liquor.
I'm curious, man. We should both try to brew our own beer sometime and test it out on the show.
See who has the best.
We should bring on 2 guests and have like a panel of judges for it. That would be so cool.
Yeah. What's in seltzer? I'm pretty sure I looked this up before. I'm pretty sure it's malt.
Is in White Claw?
Seltzer. What's in hard seltzer?
Malt liquor, you're right.
Yeah.
The product is in fact malt liquor, like Colt 45 or Smirnoff Ice.
Yeah.
It's derived from fermented malted grains. Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You never would know. It kind of makes sense though,
but people, like normal people, don't drink malt liquor. To be fair, not saying
they do now.
They do now.
They just didn't know
they didn't realize, but before all these seltzers, people don't drink Colt 45 normal.
Do you think seltzer would have taken off like it did if they advertised malt liquor on it?
No. I mean, I think
people would be like, that's trashy.
They honestly probably wouldn't know what to think about it because I don't think most people really know much about malt liquor.
I think most people probably think malt liquor is like ghetto.
They probably do.
I would say that would be common.
That might be more common, but the younger people might just be like, oh.
I don't think college kids care.
Yeah.
As long as it's cheap.
Right.
Exactly. They're just, I want it. But
exactly.
Seltzers usually aren't cheap though.
The
problem.
They're not.
Apparently they're made of malt liquor though.
Yeah.
So I guarantee you they're made cheaper than regular beer.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, sugar.
I bet they could charge cheaper than Natural Light and make a better profit because it's malt liquor.
Definitely.
Malt liquor is cheap.
Yeah.
Never thought about that.
Yeah.
You know what'll kill you though? Four Loko. I've thrown up on the show because of Four
That's
Loko.
malt as well.
I know.
Yeah. So that was like the predecessor to the seltzer.
So I never drink a whole lot of seltzers, but I'm surprised I've never gotten a hangover from one. Well, I mean, like in a night.
I think I haven't tried White Claw. I've tried Bud Platinum seltzer, just because it's like really high percentage for the seltzer.
6%.
It was on sale or something.
6%,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Actually, I think it's higher than 6.
You might be right. I think it might be like 8.5 or something like that.
Yeah, closer to 9.
Up there.
Yeah. I'm curious to try this though.
All right.
Let's try it.
I thought we were having a good
cheers. No, I think we were too, but like, I'm curious.
Oh, that's good.
Wow, that is good too.
That is impressive.
You want to try?
Yeah.
Swap? I mean, we got the same cooties at this point. That's really tasty. That's not bad.
That's a Jolly Rancher.
I was gonna say this is better. I like mine better. Yours is pretty good. Yours is like it almost has a Baja Blast taste to it a little bit, like a mild
Baja
version
Blast. This is similar to the Baja Blast.
Yeah.
Because I tried the Baja Blast, but I like this more.
This is more of a Jolly Rancher. You're right. I don't really taste much Mountain Dew in there, but if they made a Mountain Dew like this flavor, I know they have the Major Melon, but I don't think it
mimics that too.
No,
well.
I don't think so either.
That's more Jolly Rancher than Major Melon.
I like that a lot. That's dangerous. I like it.
Aaron, that was like the most alcohol conversation we've had on this alcohol show. You know what it reminded me of though?
That was isn't that funny? That's the deepest we've talked about alcohol. We've had so many craft beers and so many expensive meads and things like that.
Yeah.
And then the deepest conversation about complexities of taste we talked about with the Mountain Dew seltzer.
It makes me think of Legend of Zelda. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But no, I think it's funny because it just goes to show like we don't talk about it that much, but we have like a deep knowledge of alcohol. I think
we do.
I think we do more so than most people.
We don't talk about too much.
What's funny is Aaron said our channel should be under educational. So I'm a flight instructor now.
Yeah.
And I don't get to fly the plane a whole lot. I just kind of sit there and tell people,
instruct them how
make
to
a 180-degree turn, pull power, or come into lead, put in flaps, But whenever I do get to fly, I sit there and I perform, dude. And I'll let go of the controls, your controls, man. And I'll be like, that's why I'm a flight instructor. I did that today, literally. So we were practicing stalls, and I put out probably the best stall I've ever done in an airplane. I know you guys don't know what a stall is. We don't turn the engine off. We lose lift.
Can you compare this to Legend of Zelda? Somehow can we do like a metaphor?
I'm sure I can.
No.
I just don't want Aaron to leave.
All right. Fair enough.
But so I did like this beautiful stall, and I'm telling you, man, I was like so cocky. Like afterwards, I was like, "That's why I'm a flight instructor right there." Now do a stall as good as that.
But did your student, was he like?
Was he in awe?
No, was he like, well, you know what they say about teachers? Those who can't do, teach. That's the old classic thing you can totally roast.
I can't really do yet because I don't have the hours required to do.
So technically, you're still a student.
Anyone who's curious, I need 1,500 hours to go to airlines. And I'll still
crazy.
Do the show, but it might have to be remote some weeks then. But I'm at 300, so it'll be about 1.5 years off till I get that, guys. Preferably soon. Because I'm scared as an instructor. It's a scary job and stressful, but I love it. So,
sorry, I'm listening. I'm actually trying to find this video I saw earlier today about a car that was stolen.
My God, I told you we already watched it.
No, not that one. Different one. My friend.
So, are you close to finding this video?
No, keep talking.
Okay, so. My favorite topic of the night, and I think yours as well. I thought I was going to get you on some shock value, but you've already seen it apparently. John Dimaggio has agreed to come back to Futurama, and I am so happy. So what I am wondering, though, he was holding out because of financial reasons. Mm-hmm. He's like, Bender's a part of me. I deserve to get paid better for what they're offering me, which I don't know what they were offering him.
Right.
I hope it was something reasonable, but it's a streaming service. They're trying to save money.
Right.
But I guarantee you he didn't budge. He probably got what he wanted.
Yeah.
But I do hope everyone else on the crew
didn't suffer
as well, gets a raise. I hope John Dimaggio doesn't walk in there with like a new gold chain and everyone else.
And they just like slash their wages.
Yeah, they're like, we're gonna give this to John now.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate. I'm happy he's back though. I don't think they should have done a
recast
with recast.
Well, that's okay. That's where this comes into play. Though, did you hear about Bendergate?
No.
So Bendergate, everyone was like, there was a huge petition out. They were threatening to boycott the show.
Yeah.
They were not going to watch Futurama if he did not come back. Aaron said Dimaggio watched our stream and changed his mind. Dimaggio, if you're watching, we need you as a guest.
Yeah.
We've already tried. You didn't
That's
respond.
actually, we didn't respond to the
But
Instagram.
There was a huge community that was going to boycott the new Futurama show.
Yeah.
But I guess Hulu, we need them.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Can't hold off on the Dimaggio.
And I hope that they gave him a reasonable offer,
I hope so too.
I kind of wonder, how hard did he try to get what he wanted before they were like, we don't need you, at what point
you think they were just hardballing him? They think they realize there's no way we can do this without him, but we'll see if we can get him for cheap.
Yeah.
See how cheap we can.
I hope they didn't expect the community to go after him.
Yeah, true. They could have,
because that happens sometimes.
Yeah,
they'll go after the actor, and be like, "You greedy son of a gun."
I can't believe you, bastard. All right, so I found the video. I know how we both kind of feel about Chris D'Elia, but I was scrolling through.
I didn't know you were on the same page as me with Chris D'Elia.
I didn't really know much about him, but I never really cared about him much. But anyway,
just so you know, we're not big fans of Chris D'Elia. I don't think he's funny.
No, I don't think he's funny.
Him and Pete Davidson.
I don't know his personal life and whatever he did with it.
I don't really care.
There was some weird shit.
He's not entertaining,
but he
shouldn't be famous.
Right. Anyway, but I just recently started scrolling through TikTok.
I feel like I'm just drinking a soda right now.
Yeah, that's what I feel with this.
It's healthier than the soda though. I wonder if it's green.
Healthier than soda?
No, I'm serious, because Mountain Dew is bad for you, man.
Oh, it is 0 sugar though, right?
100 calories. I don't know how much sugar is in this thing.
I thought it said 0 sugar on it. Mine says 0 sugar in the bottom. Doesn't it say that on the bottom of the can? Or in the front, right here? Doesn't it say
artificial sweetener? So yeah, if it's artificial sweetener, then
right on the front.
Oh, it's colored like a Mountain Dew.
Huh?
Mine's colored like a Mountain Dew.
No, but I'm saying where the logo is, doesn't it say 0 sugar on the very bottom? Look at this one.
No. Yeah, it does. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, it uses artificial sweetener still, which is cancer causing. So.
Yeah.
I'd almost prefer the sugar.
Yeah.
I don't eat enough sugar in my daily life to be worried about having sugar in it.
Yeah. So I found this TikTok, and it's not really related to Chris D'Elia. It's more so the content of the video that I found interesting, but he just happened to be the person commenting on this news clip. So here we go. It is on TikTok. So.
Horrible news. I really hate to hear this, but it sounds like the watch commander just said cancel. We got to let this one go. It's getting too dangerous. We just saw two people nearly get hit by this vehicle, and that guy was going over 40 miles an hour. Would have hit that woman. And
going over 40 miles per hour.
I want to commentate, but
it sounds like
I want to know the story.
Yeah. Listen.
This is a stolen vehicle. Obviously, you don't want crime to pay, but this is just.
Oh, is it outside his place?
No, I don't think so.
No.
It's in LA.
They're going back to base. Now, all the units have been called off. The watch commander said this is getting too dangerous for the public. And
what is happening?
Get it.
I'll
You're
comment.
the cops. Imagine that's your car, and you watch it on the news, and the cops just give up.
What would be the best outcome and what would be the worst outcome? And we almost saw the worst outcome a couple of times.
What? The cops just gave up.
Yeah. So apparently
Because
it was
it's
a
getting too
stolen.
dangerous.
It was a stolen car. If you listen to the news report or whatever, it's on the TV. It's those of you listening to the podcast.
Wait, time out for a moment. I'm really sorry that I doubted you on this, because that is an awesome topic, right? I cannot.
Right?
What?
Isn't it kind of crazy?
Never heard of that.
Yeah. So
we can't get him. It's a hard day.
it's literally kind of hilarious because it's very sad, to be honest with you. But so just for you guys listening on the podcast, it has there's Chris D'Elia is the comedian, but it's really not about him. He's recording the screen of a news report in LA. And there's a car, and in the clip you can see the car stopping at red lights.
Yes,
and making.
It's actually driving
normal.
Law-abiding citizen.
Yeah.
It's like me in GTA when I'm just screwing around,
But the background is this is a stolen car, and the cops they say in the news report that it's this is really sad news. The commander, the cop, the police commander the captain has said they're giving up the pursuit because it's gotten too dangerous. They almost ran over 2 people, and it's going well over 40 miles per hour. So we got to let this one go. Isn't that funny? Well over 40, like it's an absurd amount of
Dude.
speed. It's like what? So they say they're like we're gonna have to let this one go. I'm like, dude, this is somebody's car. Like,
My God.
I don't know. I thought it was absolutely absurd that the police they have a helicopter camera on it too. They're just watching it. It's not going like a crazy speed
It's
or
not
anything.
going
It's
fast at
slowly
all.
going across. So
It's like abiding the law.
Yeah. And the cops just decided, hey, you know what?
It's almost like the car's not even stolen.
Yeah.
Like they're not even driving it like they stole
No,
it.
they're not.
No.
Like, isn't that absurd? Like, look at this. Can you believe this?
Dude,
Like,
that's insane.
well over 40 miles per hour. Not to mention that.
That's not even 40 miles per hour right there.
No, it's not. That's not 40. But 40 is not like a.
No, it's not a breakneck speed.
No,
or
it's
anything.
not.
You're not getting like G forces, like
Yes.
you know.
It's not a
Like,
high
just shove
speed
back in your
pursuit.
seat.
It's just absurd. Like,
Chris D'Elia looks like Big Bird if we were
He
human,
does.
bro.
It does. But it is kind of. Look at him. He's just stopping there. He's like, yeah.
Dude,
Stopping at a red light.
he's like, they gave up. I can drive
Yes.
normal now. I like how they're still following with the kid.
With the cop, with the helicopter.
They should
There's
just-
a helicopter following this car.
They're still wasting money.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
Dude.
They're like, we're not going to follow.
Get it. You're the cops.
why don't they just follow the car till it parks at a house?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
The guy's not like driving like a maniac.
Can you imagine if you were at home, that was your car, and you're like watching the news? You're like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, really.
Like, I'll just get in my friend's car and
not
chase
my
this down.
Prius.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought that was crazy.
If you were gonna outrun the cops in a car, what car would you pick?
A silver the Prius. No. And apparently, no.
A smart car.
I don't.
I might pick a Tesla.
Tesla.
One of the faster Teslas.
Yeah.
I don't
The
know.
only problem is like you have
The
to make sure you have a
range.
good charge. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to know your charging.
I'd have to have like
stations
a
and
full
stuff.
charge
Yeah.
when I
Full
start
charge.
running.
Yeah.
And then I have to like imagine you're running from the cops in a Tesla and you have to like hit one of the superchargers. And then it
Yeah.
still takes like 30 minutes to an hour to fully charge this car.
Yeah.
So you'd have to be like sitting in like a restaurant,
Yeah,
eating like
yeah.
some pizza, and you see the cops.
I mean, if
walking,
you're
like,
in California, like if you're going over 40, if you're going 40, they wouldn't chase you, so you'd be good.
if you're going over 40 and you're gonna hit somebody because there's so much
Yeah.
traffic there.
I think I'd pick a hybrid, probably. Like a hybrid.
Yeah, that
They
wouldn't be
get
bad
the
because then
longest
you
range.
get a ridiculous amount of
Yeah,
range. You just have to
yeah.
like go into evasive maneuvers.
Yeah.
Like the new Mustang would probably do pretty good.
Yeah.
It looks like an SUV. It's pretty lame. I'm not gonna lie, but when we're talking about like running from the cops, you know, you have range,
Yeah.
you've got speed,
I would just
you've
like,
got durability.
I would steal it in Florida and then I would head for California.
Yeah.
If I make it to California, I know I don't have to worry
You
about it.
you never think about that. You know, what if it is a long cop chase and you're in
Yeah.
like a Ford GT or a Pagani or something or a Ferrari? You're burning gas.
Yeah.
You're
absolutely.
going to be out of gas in like an hour and a
Yeah.
half if you're
Yeah.
going as fast as you can.
Unless you got like a pay crew.
You know, I never thought about that. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Like like
Yeah.
a fast car is not the optimum car to outrun the police unless
you
it's a
can,
short chase
Like I was gonna say, unless
Yeah.
you can like outburn them out
in like
real
10 to
quick.
15
Yeah.
minutes. You know.
Yeah, but
Otherwise,
if you're
they're
going
gonna
for
get the helicopters out on you. They're gonna
Yeah.
get all the cars behind you, and you're gonna be screwed. That's dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do like a chart
Yeah.
on like the best getaway cars.
Yeah.
And I like how in GTA you always use like a chunky van.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
this thing sucks.
Yeah.
It's
don't have to worry
funny,
about
that's
gas, though.
terrible on fuel, and it's
Yeah.
it's slow. Like that's the worst of the worst right there.
You need a safe house, so you need to like find a place where you can park the stolen
I'm
car.
gonna get a
You
drive.
get another car, and then you take it and you head out.
Wow, that's a
Wow,
hot
yeah.
take. I didn't see that. You want to
Yeah.
throw that on screen for a second?
Yeah, sure.
That's
Okay.
That's called bait right there.
I think it is. Yeah.
That's 100% bait. God bless Putin. Ukraine deserves everything it gets from Putin. Bunch of war criminal neo-Nazis.
Farbod. It looks like he has a
Wow.
YouTube.
He's on
probably-
YouTube.
He's on YouTube. Yeah, he's got his own.
He's commenting on YouTube.
Yeah, gotcha.
So
Interesting.
me saying I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I
think.
don't
Don't take me out of
either.
context. That was just me reading the comments in our audio only.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, thank you, Farbot. I appreciate that because that segues
Yeah.
us perfectly
Yeah.
into my next topic here.
Okay.
So,
Good.
as you know,
I'm gonna close this.
the rest of the world has been cucking Russia.
Yeah.
They're pulling movies. They're not doing trade with them. They're sanctioning them
Russia
left and
vodka.
right.
I don't know if you're aware. Liquor stores,
not
some
selling.
of ours that you might be aware of.
Gotcha.
I've pulled them. Yeah,
Really?
all Russian vodka. Yeah.
Like imported.
Yeah,
Wow.
from the shelves. Not like disposed of them, just pulled them from.
I big agree with that. I think that's that's a modern way to handle things.
Yeah.
I think it's better than going to war and putting our own troops in danger and stuff like that. I think this is the way to deal with things, is to get the entire world together to peacefully deal with this.
I saw there was a clip of, I think it was, I don't want to speak ahead of myself, but it might have been NATO or something, like some sort of the UN that were
it's the UN that's the only one.
Okay, so there was a Russian diplomat. They were doing like a conference, like whatever, and then like a bunch of them walked out in the middle. It was like a Skype where they're all sitting in on a conference, and they all walked out. Which they're all diplomats, so people were like, some people were praising them, but some people were like, well, that's your job, is to try to discuss. I understand kind of, but at the same time, like, the point of your job is to try to discuss things and not escalate things. And for them to do a walkout, I think it's like,
why are they getting paid? Why are they getting
not
paid?
even only that, like, you're just kind of escalating the situation. You know what I mean? Like, shouldn't you try to talk them down, or like, that's your job? You know, like, it's not. I don't think it's something that should be applauded, that a bunch of diplomats just walked out on a meeting. You know what I mean?
The thing that they are supposed to do.
Yes, exactly.
You know, like their one job.
Exactly.
Farba just gave us another comment here. When you kill innocent people in Iraq and Afghanistan, karma gets to you. I'm going to be honest. I don't know much about that personally. Okay. But what I will say in retort here is, I don't think the answer is to rebuild the Soviet Union.
Yeah.
I don't think that's karma.
So what is the karma like?
This guy just picked a random pot. We're not political. This guy just picked a random pot. We're talking about beer and anime titties.
Is that related? Like, is he throwing that at USA? Because I don't know.
No. He's throwing that at Ukraine. Yes.
Because I was gonna say there's a lot of people who you could argue that were participated in that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Why Ukraine specifically is the ones that needs.
Why are they the ones getting the karma?
Yeah.
But either way, my point still stands. Like, I've looked into why Russia is attacking Ukraine, and personally, I can't figure it out. Like, I've looked on so many articles. I've looked pretty deep. I've read into it.
Right.
At the end of the day, it seems like it's just because they can. They just want it back.
They want
that territory back. Which is rebuilding the Soviet Union at the end of the day, which is not karma. That's bad.
No, it's a power play, and they're I know that. I don't know that, but from what I understand, it seems that Putin is concerned about. He was concerned about them joining. What was it?
The UN.
UN, yeah.
And they're still trying to join the UN.
Yeah.
I think if things pull out and like Ukraine exists after this, they're probably going to get admitted to the UN.
I mean, can you blame them at this point?
I'd be surprised.
I would be jumping to go join the UN if I were you.
Well, they already were. They
got
accepted.
Yeah.
Is the thing.
Oh, that's right. And then the UN was like, we don't really. They just kept putting it off. Like, they didn't.
I feel like they might have been scared to do it because Russia was on the borders already.
Yeah.
I don't know for a fact though, but that would make sense to me. I wouldn't want to do that if Russia was on my borders.
Yeah. It's kind of difficult though. It sucks for them because it's like, I don't know.
For the UN or Ukraine?
For Ukraine.
Oh, yeah.
They're going for help, and then they're like, the person that's supposed to help them, like, let me get back to you on that. And then it's just like their answer, they're just fucking getting destroyed right now. And they're like,
no.
Well, if they take you guys over, then that's not going to be good. We're going to do something about that. We're going to talk about them.
Ukraine has pulled the short straw like 30 times in the last few weeks here. It's really sad.
It's a weird, it is a terribly sad situation. Yeah. Absolutely.
Anyways, the reason I brought this topic up.
Okay.
Ukraine sent troops to Iraq and Afghanistan. My point is, Ukraine isn't innocent. They have blood on their hands, just like America and NATO. Listen, there's no innocent country.
There isn't. Yeah.
There's no innocent world leader. There's no innocent country.
Yeah.
You know, and I understand karma, but at the end of the day, this is not the resolution for it.
It's not. Yeah.
And at least respect to Zelensky. Big respect to Zelensky for being on the front lines of this people.
Yeah.
And even if you don't like Ukraine, you got to appreciate him doing that.
Yeah.
Anyways, I brought this topic up because the World Karate Federation or whatever, they took Putin's black belt.
They did.
Yeah.
That's
why we named it. That's why I wanted to name it that. But no, they took his black belt. He's not, I mean, he can still kick our ass, but
well, it's gonna diffuse a lot of problems. I think taking his black belt away from him.
He's like
Thank
a
God.
rodent. He's like a disgraced karate
Yes.
master now.
He was like, he had his finger on the button. He's like, God damn it. They're not gonna respect me. I'm not a black belt anymore.
Really? Someone commented on that post that I saw, and they said, "What if this is the straw that breaks the camel back?" And he like sues for peace now. And then
What if that's the thing that pushes him over the edge, though? It's
no, that's what I'm
God
getting
damn
at.
it.
Someone else commented and said, "This is his art school."
Yeah.
Do you get that reference?
What is it?
This is his art school.
Oh yeah.
Do you get
yeah,
there? Because
yeah,
Hitler was
yeah.
protected.
Oh God, I hope not.
And then really, that would be.
I can't wait for
terrible.
the next episode or the next season of Cobra Kai. Maybe
I,
he'll be. In
I
there.
will never watch Cobra
I've
Kai.
never seen it either.
Good.
You said
It's
black
not
belt.
worth our
thought
time.
it
I don't know
would
why
be
it is. I don't know why
reference.
it's so popular. Cobra Kai is not good.
Yeah.
I've watched an episode and it's not
Yeah.
enjoyable at all.
I've watched a couple episodes, but
It's like Karate Kid was already not good,
yeah.
and Cobra Kai is like
It's just
watered
weird.
down.
I watched a couple episodes and it's like they're following the bad.
The bad
team
dojo, the bad dojo.
character, right?
Mhm.
And then they're trying to make the guy from the original movie be like he's like a car salesman or something, and he's supposed to be a bad guy. I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. I
What?
didn't understand it. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
So the main
Dude, we both just said we haven't watched this. So you're gonna sit here and
no,
try to
I
explain
watched.
that to
I
me.
watched like a couple episodes.
Okay,
I watched enough
okay.
episodes to see that there was the character from the first movie.
I just watched
That
the
was
first
it.
episode.
I think it was like 2 or 3 episodes in, and he's like he owns a car dealership.
Imagine like winning like these big karate finals as a kid.
Yeah.
And like being a legend.
No, that's the thing. It's kind of sad. Like it's almost like the show is like showing how sad like being an adult is. Like this one guy is like a total piece of shit. He lives
Dude,
in an apartment or
the
something.
next season there's gonna be a twist. This guy was actually Putin. This is like in the future, and this guy
Yeah.
was Putin before he was
And he lost
disgraced
his
and his
black
black belt.
yeah. That'll be the future. That's what I was saying. The next season of Cobra Kai will be into the future, a few years. But
You're right. You're right.
this
That's
one,
funny.
I mean, you think the Call of Duty developers are like
Oh.
licking their chops right now? Like,
Dude, they were running out of stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
after like
All right.
Infinite Warfare, Black Ops
Yeah,
3,
yeah.
Black Ops 4,
Oh god,
what are the Advanced Warfare?
Vanguard.
I mean, they were making stuff up, dude.
Yeah,
They
now
were
they're
already-
Like, oh shit! All
They've
right.
been making stuff up for like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, like,
you
you
know?
got some shit now.
And now they had to start like redoing wars.
Yeah, just recreating wars.
I wonder, dude, why haven't I wonder how
Like
they could
Spartan
do
warfare. Like they should go back and just do like
They wouldn't be able to.
do the first person mode.
Maybe
Swords.
maybe with Microsoft's backing now they might be able to, but
Yeah,
beforehand, no way.
it's kind of like chivalry, right?
Chivalry, yeah, it'd be like chivalry.
All right. Whoa, what's going on here? What we got here?
Oh no.
Yeah, we're getting into a political political back and forth here.
Let them do their comments.
Yeah,
We're done with that
yeah,
topic.
yeah. I mean, we're not going to go into that. It's very sad. I don't care what you think, but
This is a
people-
comedy podcast, no
it's
matter
a
how
comedy,
unfunny
yeah,
we are.
Yeah, we try to be funny. Yeah,
that was the most serious you guys should talk about. So,
yeah.
so when the Grudo
So what
attacked
about-
the Highlands,
What about Ganondorf? You know,
Yeah.
that guy's. pretty
he was the only male born in 100
Yeah.
years.
I feel like Ganondorf is misunderstood. We should go into it.
Actually, I'm serious here. In Wind
Yeah.
Waker, he was trying to bring Hyrule back,
Mm.
and they stopped him.
They ruined his art school.
He didn't have any genocide.
Oh God.
Where are these people coming from? I'm wondering.
I don't know.
You know,
Thanks, Aaron.
I mean, I
You're the
appreciate
diplomat.
honestly, I appreciate you guys listening and watching.
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
Time. Thank you so
Aaron's
much.
the
I'm just
diplomat.
confused as to how you guys
my
found me.
house.
Or
I
us.
don't. That's a good question.
Did you put us on something?
No, I definitely didn't.
I just posted on my story. I don't know these guys.
I didn't post anything about this. This is it's midnight on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday night. So.
Wednesday midnight.
Yeah.
Oh, Aaron's right. Putin's in the title.
Oh, yeah. That was you, Jack. You're the one that picked
That
the
one.
title
I
out.
didn't think about
Yes.
it.
Damn,
Oh,
man. Good God.
These
what
guys
we-
are like,
Yes.
they're like, I came here to be angry.
I came here to protect my master. Oh God.
Goodness gracious, man.
All right. Well, this is gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I should probably shotgun it. That's
Shotgun for the Putin.
shot. Putting a
Better
shotgun
strap
down.
your black belt on, buddy.
Dude, where am I
You gotta be quicker than that, buddy.
You gotta be quicker than that, buddy.
All right, you go ahead and do the shotgun,
I'll sit here and set it up.
and I'm gonna play my favorite meme.
Oh yeah. Oh no, we already looked at this.
I don't care.
This is reruns.
I don't care. It's a great meme.
Episode 47. We're already running out of original
Man.
content.
Listen, it's not,
Shotgunning and memes
listen,
replayed.
it's okay if the content is great. So
Doing.
I'm gonna like finish and she'll be like, gotta be quicker than that, buddy. And I'm just gonna be like emasculated by this.
Why?
yes. That's a great. That'd be great.
Want some
Way to
nut?
add it on there.
Yeah.
Want some nuts?
No, no, day.
Barbecue.
Oh, okay.
I love the weird noise she makes
One of the-
afterwards.
Yeah, really.
Oh, hang on.
One of the main reasons. One of the main reasons I love bone.
Listen, I didn't mean to do that. I got a little gripe to say.
Oh, Nick
This
Webb's
YouTube-
here.
this
Nick, what's
YouTube
up,
short
man? You
thing
should have been
is
on with us
super
tonight.
annoying.
It's a good
Yeah,
time. Look at
man.
this. I'm about to shotgun.
All right.
Why don't you give us your input on the Ukraine-Russian
Let's
conflict?
not talk about it. Listen, I hate this. This YouTube Shorts thing is not my favorite. Go ahead and shotgun, brother.
Dude, you're playing memes we watched last week.
I
Stop.
Don't tell me what to do.
We have better topics than this.
This is filler for you to do your shotgun.
This is filler. My God,
Why are you not?
we're not
doing
Naruto.
shotgun? We are Naruto. You know how successful that show is, probably. I don't know.
It is very successful. It was the #1 anime in USA for a long time.
Oh, okay.
Driving around, huh?
Ah. Gotta be quicker than that, buddy. Nick's like, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. 10 years in a row, voted #1. I knew Nick would have the Naruto
Yeah.
facts on deck. Get this out of here, bro.
Listen,
So, you
that
know,
shit's awesome.
she kind of reminds me of a monster from Elden Ring.
She does. Yeah, yeah.
Aaron, I don't smash cans with my head. I don't need brain damage. Next thing I know, I'll be at risk for seizures and they'll take my
Yeah.
pilot medical.
So Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
Yes, that was the transition. It was Oblivion meme.
Oh, you didn't plan that. Get out
I
of here.
totally did. Come on.
Yeah. So
I just made a TikTok of it on Elden Ring
Elden Ring,
recently.
it's
From
a very
Elden Ring.
good game, but
Yeah.
Trenton has about 6 hours. I have about 4 hours,
Yeah.
and we're still in the beginning square.
Yeah,
It
we
is
haven't accomplished anything
so
at all.
hard.
Which in the game, I mean, you can look at it and say you're not going to accomplish anything in the game anyway, but
I wish they'd make it cross-platform so we could play together.
that would
Or we
be
could play with
awesome.
Payne, who should have been on tonight,
Yeah, he didn't even.
is a big baby boy.
Yeah, he's a baby. He's like, I was already been on. I'm like, dude, you.
Yeah, he told me that too. He's like,
You're
I
like a
promised one
potato.
time. And I'm like,
But then he bugs me every week about, hey, well, come on, Jackie, where you eat peanuts. I'm like,
then do it.
yeah, I think he just doesn't want to come on by himself.
I guess this is a good time to tease a guest real quick.
Yeah,
I have a guest coming on who's part owner of a bar eventually.
she gonna eat some peanuts.
Honestly, she would.
She would.
She's
We might just go ahead and do it. They've been
she
sitting
is
there for a couple
insane.
weeks. So.
She is so cool. She would be the coolest girl we'd ever have.
Really?
Summer's pretty cool too. I don't know.
Yeah, Summer's pretty dope.
Between
yeah.
them.
Yeah,
But no, she's awesome. We got to get her on here soon.
yeah. Okay.
Her name's
yeah.
Katie, and she's part owner of
I'm
a bar.
down.
So
Yeah, yeah. We'll figure it
you
out.
guys will love her. She has no filter. So
Oh, perfect.
the bar will be shut down after the episode.
Let's not do that. You gotta be quicker than that, buddy.
Yeah, beer break. Malt liquor break.
Malt liquor.
Um,
Oh, that's cool. So Katie.
yeah, neato.
But Elden Ring, yeah, that game is it's fun. I enjoy it.
It is a challenge, man.
but it is a challenge, especially when you have other responsibilities.
exactly.
You try to,
I was
it's
talking.
definitely not a game you can just jump
The
in.
guy in our comments, actually, Nick
Yeah.
here, I was talking to him earlier about this. I was like, it's not the same as it used to be where I can just relentlessly for 4 hours go after a boss. I can't do
Yeah.
that anymore. I can't.
This is a game you kind of need to
You
put
have
that time in for. Yeah.
exactly.
You can't
And
just like jump in for 20 minutes and
At-
make any
the
type of
period in
progress.
life where you're working full time plus,
Mhm.
and I'm working, about full time plus too.
Right. Yeah.
with two
definitely.
jobs.
Yeah.
it's impossible. I don't have 4 hours straight to play a game.
Especially when you are segmenting your time and you're making progress, and then you die, and then all that progress is gone basically.
And you don't want to see all that time wasted.
Right,
it hurts so bad.
It's brutal, man.
Because you're like, when am I actually going to get this game?
Yes,
and I love it. I really love the game.
I love the game too.
It's amazing,
and it's conflicting because part of what I like about the game is the fact that that can happen to you. It's almost like
it's not that it can. It will.
Game of Thrones.
It will happen.
It will happen.
It's not gonna. It's not maybe.
Ironically, like Game of Thrones, like you get attached to a character and they die. And, and the reason I say kind of ironically is because the George R. R. Martin has something to do with the writing. I guess
not too much, but yeah, they contained him pretty hardcore, but he did help with it.
Yeah, but it's definitely. I had a situation happen recently where I had acquired a bunch of experience. In this game, you need experience to level up, buy weapon upgrades, buy your experience is your currency and your leveling. Just like if you played any FromSoft game,
it all comes from the runes.
Yes, the runes. Yeah. So I had a decent amount, and I was just running through this area, this wide open area, and a dragon just came down out of nowhere and one hit me, killed me, and I'm like, fuck. Well, that's 10,000 runes on my body. Let me try to get that back.
Yeah, you got to try
all the way back there. I did get it back. I got killed before I got back. I'm like, God, motherfucker, that was like
3 hours of gameplay.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
so
dude, it hurts.
It hurts really bad.
Like if you die in the game, you partially die in real life. Boom, dragon. That kind of reminded me of American Dragon Jake Long.
And it wasn't even like, oh, there's a sleeping dragon up here. Like,
you walk somewhere.
It just fell down from the sky and hit me. Yeah, because I played some FromSoft games. So I see a fucking sleeping dragon 10 miles away. I'm not fucking going.
You're not gonna go.
I know that shit's what's gonna happen. I'm aware of that kind of shit. I keep an eye out. I see a room with barrels. I know there's some fuckers hiding behind those barrels gonna slice me. Like
there was this one room. I forget. It was in some underground spot.
Yeah. And
it's like there's this little goblin standing in the back of the room, and there's like walls off to the side, like cutouts.
Yeah.
And so I go to walk in, and this little I almost cussed. This little piece of garbage just flies out from the left side and starts like slicing me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, this game sucks.
Oh yeah.
It took me like 7 tries.
Yeah.
And you know what really sucks about it? So I picked the samurai.
Yeah,
so
I picked the samurai as well.
I'm pretty balanced between
your character, by the way.
waifu.
WAIFU. I named mine Samurai Jack.
Oh, I love it. You should have just named it Jack.
Yeah, true.
And then you could have been like, I named it Jack. What? Samurai Jack.
I didn't plan on keeping this armor, but
no. So what's funny about it is, I'm pretty well balanced between the katana and the bow, the longbow, as you know, because you have the same class.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm explaining this to you.
Yeah.
I'm explaining to the people who are listening.
I've since changed my gear though.
What really sucks about it though is, let's say you use about 3 to 4 arrows, and they do a lot of damage in the game. I mean, they're really useful.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I love them in this game because you get shot with an arrow,
hit them in the head.
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Honestly, arrows might do more damage than guns sometimes because it really sticks in there and it's bigger.
Yeah.
That's debatable. It depends on the circumstances.
The fact of the matter, dealing with an arrow, removing an arrow compared to a bullet, I feel like,
I just like how much more realistic it is because usually in games you use arrows and it just like this little like pin of this little pew hair of damage on the life bar. Anyways, what sucks so bad is when I'm fighting these 2 little goblin pieces of garbage. I'm so close to cussing every time I talk because they made me so angry.
Yeah,
like I'm literally sitting next to my girlfort, and every time I die, like like hitting my leg. That's my thing. I'm so bad about that.
Brutalize yourself.
It sticks in there. It's bigger, Jack 2022. But the arrows, you don't get them back when you die and respawn.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. And I
can't collect them off enemies.
But
can you?
But guess who's back? The enemies. You can't collect them off enemies. No,
that would be nice.
So you lose your arrows. And if you die, you respawn, and all the enemies you killed at first are back too.
Yeah.
This game is like it's so unforgiving. It just straight up gives you the middle
Yeah.
finger, and I love
Yeah.
it. I love it
I
so
love it
much
too.
for that.
I don't know if you noticed, you can aim them as well. If you hit headshots on humanoid creatures, it does a lot more damage as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
critical hits.
there's critical spots on every enemy I've noticed,
Yeah.
and that's another thing I like about the game is the nuance.
Yeah.
You know, and I know last week I complained about it.
Yeah, I was
too, a
gonna say
little bit.
that's where we're going back to the original, because there's the
Demon
Souls
Souls
was
dude.
filled with nuance. Like that, the game was all nuance.
Listen, man, if I can't even get out of a freaking room, that's a problem.
I understand that, but
in Elden Ring though,
yeah,
it's like I don't know if headshots do more damage, so I'll
Yeah.
test it out, and then I do, and they do. You know,
yeah.
that's different than me not being able to get out of a room.
The level of nuance is different for sure. Like Demon Souls is like 99% nuance, where it's like too much vagueness. You got to figure it out.
I think so.
Whereas
agree.
with Elden Ring, it's like they dialed it back a bit, but that's where it came from. So,
But I think that's better game
Respect
design, personally.
I think as a whole, yes, but as,
Nuance is
depending on who
good,
you're
but
going to.
but
towards.
how can you have so much nuance to where you don't even know what to do?
Mhm.
You know, like I like Elden Ring because the graces, they like point in certain directions where you're supposed to go. I've noticed that a little bit. You haven't noticed that?
No,
You should look into that.
wait, what is it now?
So if you look at the graces, like the spots of grace or whatever, you know,
Yeah.
you'll see on the map that they point in certain directions, and you can actually see off of the grace itself. When
So you're
not on the
saying
map.
like for the main quest line, where
Yes.
you're supposed to go?
Yes.
Okay, I gotcha.
I've noticed that.
Okay,
And
yeah. Which I did finally beat the first. I think he's the first boss for the main quest line.
is he like the big ogre guy with the hole in his chest?
I think he's past that. I think he's the monkey with the staff that like jumps around.
Yeah, I
in the
haven't gotten
castle.
there. I have not gotten there yet.
Oh, are you talking about down the main path?
Yeah,
The ogre? I think he's just like right. You're really close to him. He's like right after that.
don't tell me that. I can't do it.
You're really close.
So,
like
man-
literally, you kill him, and then he's maybe 50 feet
I-
like down that road.
Listen,
you fight him.
Trent,
That he's not. I'm not trying to discourage you, but that guy wasn't a boss. That is actually just an enemy. The ogres with the swords on their backs.
Yeah.
Those are normal enemies. Yeah, but I will tell you this.
I thought I was so
Have you
cool.
got
I
the-
beat him first try. And I
have you
thought I
got the
was so
mount?
cool.
You
bro.
got the horse though, right?
Yes, I have the horse.
Okay. The horse is a game changer. The horse makes everything so much easier. I will say that.
Yeah.
The mounted combat in that game is fantastic. A lot of games
Really?
mounted combat is a little awkward. It's a little it
I
makes the
felt
game
that it's
so
awkward,
much-
just like other games so far.
No, man. Once you get the hang of it, it's so much better. It makes things so much easier.
I'll look into that.
Oh no, like
because I'm tired
certain
of dying.
bosses, like fight. Have you tried fighting that guy without a horse? The ogre thing?
I did that without a horse.
Wait, you killed him without a horse?
Yeah, I didn't even touch the horse.
All right, the horse-
I didn't know. Listen, dude.
Listen, the
I don't even
horse
know how to
makes it
equip
so
items.
much
How can I
easier.
summon the horse if I
I'm
don't know
telling you.
how?
The horses make everything so much easier. Now,
I'm sorry,
Granted,
everyone. I didn't mean to yell.
you can't use horses in like castles and shit like in the old games. Like the horse is just basically a main open area.
Yeah, it's
type
the
thing.
travel. It's the
So
travel.
like the main boss that you fight after him, you can't use a horse in him. But I will say like the first okay, so you've definitely seen the guy on the horse in the beginning, right? Like the first area you come out of, he's got a fucking shield and this big ass axe thing. He just rides around.
yes, the tree guardian
He's
or
an
whatever, tree
asshole,
sentinel.
You definitely the horse makes that.
I gotta be honest. I
So
didn't even
easy.
get it. I didn't get a hit on him.
Yeah, I didn't really either. The first thing as soon as I got my horse, which was fairly recently, I came back to that motherfucker though, and
You
let
took
me
it
tell
out.
you, no,
no,
I did eventually, but it wasn't right away. It's funny, that game's so funny. So I came back to him, I got him down to like 20% health as soon as I got my horse.
Oh, that's
And I was like, all right, you're fucked, buddy. I'm gonna respawn, I'm gonna kill your ass. It took like 50 tries after I respawned. You ever have that happen in a game where you get someone so close and then you're like, I got this,
And then
come
you,
back,
like, you
just
don't
get
even
one
get
hit,
close.
one
It's like,
hit,
yeah.
one hit. He kept one hitting me after that. I'm like, what the fuck? How did I get so close?
Yeah.
And then I came
You
back
just had a
like,
good
the next
game. You
day.
just had a good
yeah,
run.
yeah, I had a good
And you know,
run.
and it really sucks because then you get another
So
good run eventually.
discouraging.
Eventually
Yeah.
get another good run. And then you're like, I got this. You come back and it happens again.
It did, yeah. I was so discouraged because I felt so confident, so good. And then I came back and he has moves that would just one hit me over and over. I'm like, I didn't even take 90, like I didn't take 10% of his life.
Dude, we have dipped so hard now.
Yeah, I know. But
And I don't care.
I felt like
it's beautiful.
It's a huge game, and the fact that we've only
Maybe we should change the title to
delved into 10%.
the Putin. Or no, let's not even put Putin in.
Yeah, we should have not put Putin.
Defeating the final boss without our karate belt.
Yeah.
That might be the new title.
Yeah, Putin might be tough to beat.
I think these guys kind of noticed that we're not a Ukrainian.
Yeah,
Russia.
yeah, I hope so.
pod.
Hopefully, they're not sending missiles over here. I don't know.
I don't think these guys have missiles.
I don't know, man. They might have connections. That guy seemed pretty Russian to me. But
I don't think he's Russian.
probably not. I don't know.
They can't be on YouTube right now.
Really?
I think they.
Why
well,
not?
I mean, they could use a VPN,
I'm sure.
but
That brings us to our sponsor today. NordVPN. No, I'm just kidding.
VPN shark.
Yeah. NordVPN. No, I don't know. Yeah, that game's tough. It's a tough game. It's
kicking.
I don't know if I'm ever gonna beat it, to be honest.
It's kicking my butt, dude. I don't know.
If I had the time, I would, but it's a very large game.
Like we were talking about earlier. It's just the scale of it. You know,
It
the
is,
scale
yeah.
and the difficulty together. It's hard for someone with responsibility.
Yes, and I'll tell you this one other thing. I'm not going to go too much deep into. We can
Yeah,
jump
you
to another topic.
You say this about poker all the
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
we talk about poker
I'm
for
just
20
gonna-
minutes.
I'm
And I
just
sit
gonna
here.
say,
Yeah.
the start of the game, you can pick a. I think it's like a stone sword or something, gargoyle stone sword or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that, but it allows you to open certain openings in the game, secret openings.
Nick's downloading Dark Souls 3. He
Oh.
wants to see if he's testing his gusto for Elden Ring.
Oh, is he? He's building himself up for it.
Yeah, he wants to play Elden Ring, but he's after I talked to him the night about it, he's
Yeah,
not so
yeah.
sure anymore because I kind of like ruined his soul.
Really?
I was like,
Really?
dude, it's so
He
hard.
ruined his Dark Soul. Damn.
Yes.
So
Grab a brew. You want anything?
no, I'm good. I got a Eagling right here. Thank you. So I'll talk to the audience right now.
I'm not far. I'm right here.
he
I didn't die.
got ganked. He's not gonna respawn for a while. I gotta get him back up here. There's a starting area, literally 5 minutes into the game. You fight a creature that's probably gonna kill you. I imagine you die by the starting creature, right? Then you
Yes.
fight.
It's like a scripted death.
Every one of the FromSoft games have a similar situation.
I'm sure you can beat it.
Yeah, you can beat them. I'm sure.
But it's still a scripted death.
So right after that, you go into this like catacomb type area. There's a gargoyle statue, and if you pick a certain starter item, it's like a key. You can go to the statue and you can open this secret door. Basically, it's like a wall that opens up, right? And it's something you can find in the game. They're not like super rare. Like you find them all over the place. But anyway, it's within 5 minutes of the start of the game, right? So you think, okay, this is a secret starter area, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I climb down a ladder. There's poison on the ground. You can run past that. You go through this maze type area with these rolling chariot. There's this rolling chariot with these blades on the side of it. You got to like run into these pockets of the side before it comes down. You know,
I've seen this.
Yeah, it's very fucking frustrating. It's very annoying.
Potty mouth.
I'll take a shot.
I'll
I'll
take
a shot.
You didn't agree to not cuss.
I didn't. You did. Yeah. I'm gonna take a shot anyway.
I know you're kind of zooted though.
And I'm off tomorrow, and today, and forever. No. Anyway,
once the podcast takes off.
yeah. So
shout us out.
anyway, I'm gonna take a shot. This is wild turkey honey.
Yo.
So it's a difficult area to get through. I managed to make my way to the very bottom of this whole like maze type area. There's little pockets, the enemies, yada yada yada. And I found a fog wall, which if you've played any FromSoft game,
oh dude,
you know what
it's traverse the mist.
Yeah, you know a fog wall is not good news.
So I didn't know what that was, and I actually ran into like a secret boss in one of the underground
there's
parts.
so many of them.
No, so I pop in
Seems
here,
like, anyway.
and I'm like, I'm scared.
Mhm.
Like I was terrified because I didn't know I was about to.
Oh, absolutely.
But listen, I tried to go back through the fog. I'm
you
telling
can't,
you,
dude, bro.
Apparently I cannot, but I beat
You
him.
cannot.
I still beat him.
You did.
I got so close to dying.
You did. Who did you beat? I'm curious. I probably
Some
haven't seen
wolf
it,
dude. He was like a werewolf.
He's in a cave. Right?
Yes, he's in the cave. There's a
Savage
bunch of wolves.
warrior guy.
Yes, and
I
he
know
looks
exactly
like a
what you're
wolf.
talking about. Yeah.
Bro,
did
I beat him
but I had
first
somebody beat him.
try.
Dude, nice, dude.
But listen. Like I got really close to dying, and I just went pro gamer.
That's
I was
awesome,
like,
man.
I'm not losing my runes.
I'm proud of
It's
you.
not
Proud of you.
happening. And then I got him somehow.
Hell yeah, dude. So anyway, I got to the very bottom. This is, by the way, this is a very laborious task. I died over and over and over and over trying to figure out the certain ways you have to go to. It's kind of like a puzzle. You got to like time it just right. Get in this pocket, get in this pocket, get in this pocket, kill this enemy. Don't get knocked off by this enemy who's strategically placed to knock you off the side of the map into the thing. Made it all the way down the bottom of this fucking path. And I see a fog wall. I'm like, oh God, I know what this is. Like, there's no checkpoints. I'm like, this is a fucking boss. So I'm like, I'm very leery. I'm like, I don't want to just run in here. So in the game, you can either summon people to help you if you can find their sigils, which I haven't figured that out in this game yet.
I haven't either.
So I was just like, I have an item that allows me to join other people. I can put my sigil down for people to summon me to help them. So I'm like, all right, well, let me just put this down. So then, because when you jump into someone else's game, you're like a phantom, right?
Yeah.
So if I die in someone else's game, I get sent back to where I'm at in my current game. So I'm like, oh, I need to feel this out. I want to see what this boss is like before I just fucking run through this door. So I know I'm not spending 20 minutes running back through this maze,
Getting my butt kicked,
getting my butt kicked, losing all these runes, which are their experience stuff. So I throw my sigil down. I'm thinking like, and this is after I've already beat a couple bosses, and I came back to the starting area because I tried this when I first started the game, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. I'm like, I'm gonna come back to this later. Now I'm feeling pretty good because I got some different armor, weapons. I'm like, this is a starting area, a secret boss. You know, it seems like an optional boss, but it's like this guy can't be that bad, right?
Yeah.
So I go through and I get summoned to another world, and I go into this boss fight, and this thing is like ridiculous. Like I've never, I don't remember what the name of the boss is, but it's this. As soon as I walk through the fog wall for this guy that I'm helping, it's like jumping at me, and it like bites the guy that summons me, like puts him in his mouth, and like instantly one shot, like it bites onto him and shoot. As it's biting onto him, it's like shooting fire through its mouth and like scorching this guy alive. And this guy's got like have you ever seen Spy Kids?
Yeah.
You ever see the one where it's like the hero? He's like, this is the guy, the hero.
The guy.
The guy.
Elijah Wood.
And then he walks over and he gets zapped and dies like immediately. This is exactly what happens. Like this guy's got this super fast like an armor.
He looks like the guy.
He looks like the guy.
He is the guy.
And I walk in 2 seconds into this match, which this guy is way better geared than me. I just looking at him like I don't have any near the gear he has. This guy dies, and he's the guy that summoned me to help him. And like he dies within literally 10 seconds of me walking through the fog wall to help this guy. I'm like, what? I'm like, there's no way I can kill this guy.
Yeah.
So the good thing about this game, which is different from the other ones, is that pretty much any time in the game you can like teleport. You can teleport to another beacon, like the Grace. States of Grace or whatever.
Yeah. You can.
So I was like, I know I walked 30 minutes down here, but I'm like, I'm fast traveling the fuck out of here. Like, there's no way I'm gonna kill this boss.
And then you
right
accidentally pressed triangle and entered.
No. And then the first thing I did is I looked up the name of the boss and I went on to like Google.
Yeah.
And that was the thing they said, like, yeah, you might think this is an easy boss, but this is literally one of the hardest bosses in the game that they put in the first starting area to trick people into thinking that it's an easy boss. And I'm like, yeah, that's totally a FromSoft thing to do. I was like, fuck, that's bastards. But
dude, one thing, okay, actually, I got one more complaint about Elden Ring real quick. This is a valid complaint, but I know it's my own fault.
Okay.
I know I can change it. Okay.
They don't have nuclear technology.
I'm getting so. I hate the control mapping on the controller. Like the default control mapping is stupid. I
actually agree because the controlling of there's a couple buttons that are weird.
You hold circle to sprint and on PlayStation. It's goofy. And that's the same button you crouch with.
Yeah.
Why would you make that the same button? And then also L3 does nothing. So why not just make sprint L3?
There's some weird controls like in the other FromSoft games like. Trying to think of so X. I guess it'd be X on the PlayStation. used to be the roll button, the dodge button.
Yeah.
And now it's jump. And I understand they added a jump.
They added jump, yeah.
Jump. But I really wish they had mapped it to a different button because it's like it's really because now
Once you've played it
now
from
roll,
soft,
yeah, I've played like 4 or 5 different.
and I
games.
understand that
Always-
because that's happened with some of the
Yes.
franchises that I like. I've never played a From Soft
Right,
game, by
right,
the
so
way,
you
guys.
don't-
This is my first one,
Yeah.
Elden Ring.
Mhm.
But I understand what you're saying because I have played games where they change the controls drastically.
Yeah.
I'm like, why?
It's still very difficult for me. I constantly will hit the hit jump on accident when I'm trying to dodge, and I'm just like jump in the air and just get knocked down.
Yeah, you get slapped off the map.
Yeah, I get slapped off the map. There's a couple control things, and then another issue. Again, you haven't played in the other FromSoft games, but there used to be when you could 2-hand weapons, which you can 2-hand weapons in this game. I don't know if you figured it out. I had to actually look it up.
I know you
do it.
can, yeah.
Before you would just hold the triangle button and you would switch to a 2-hand stance. In this game, you have to hold the triangle button, and then you also have to hit whatever shoulder button whatever it's
R2?
equipped to R2.
I
Yeah,
think
if it's
R2.
not, well, if the weapon is equipped in your right hand, you have to hold R2. If it's equipped in your left hand, you have to hold like L2, I guess.
Yeah, it'd be R2 for me then.
Which is very confusing because before you would hold Y or
It seems
or
like they
triangle.
mapped the controls to make the game even harder.
Yes, the controls
But
are.
why do that?
I don't know.
Like that
I
doesn't
don't
even
know.
make sense.
The controls are very. I'll have to look into it, see if I can
And-
customize it.
Exactly.
But
You
I
can
don't like it.
customize the controls.
You can. I'm gonna have to readapt
Well,
them.
I haven't seen it personally, but I'm sure like
But even
every game nowadays, every modern game
Yeah,
lets you remap controls.
yeah. But even the gestures are very difficult because I've been like trying to help other players out, summon like get into other people's worlds.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's the best way to kind of just jump in for 20 minutes or so is to get someone to someone else's world, help them fight a boss.
Yeah, you're never gonna beat this game.
Yeah, no, I'm probably not but a lot of times, some of the bosses, you have to do prerequisites. Like you have to, for example, there's an area where you have to light all these torches before you can like actually fight the boss.
Yeah.
So I just like summoned in someone else's world that had already light the torches, and I just fought a boss with them. But even the gestures, like there's a certain set of gestures you can do, like where you bow to the person or wave to them, like emotes kind of thing. It's very difficult to like initially find where those are at. I had to go through a couple menus to like figure out how to do that because like I would get summoned, and it's kind of like common gesture. You go in there, and then they'll like wave at you or bow to you, and you're like, how do I do this? Because I know all the other games had it pretty easily mapped, where you just like hold one button and hit another button, and you're good. But
the control mapping, and I love to say this, is the worst part about the game.
yeah,
And that's a good worst part.
yeah, no, it's definitely. It can be overlooked for sure. And I do actually appreciate that they have added a jump button. Like that's cool. Because the other games
I'm surprised I didn't
made
have
it
one.
difficult. Yeah, for sure.
Which
Because
like I said,
before it was
I
like it
I
automatic
touched-
jump.
I touched Demon Souls, but once I got to the Nexus, I haven't gotten past that because it doesn't make any sense to me.
I know we talked about this
I still
before.
don't know how to get out of there.
Yeah.
I haven't booted it
Just
up.
start swinging on
You do-
enemies.
you know what's
on-
funny?
on characters.
I no
That'll
no
get you out. I think.
No.
Yeah, definitely for sure.
I need to restart the game because I actually have swung on one.
Did you really?
We're enemies now.
Oh shit!
Me and him are not friendly anymore.
You don't need that guy.
He's the
Fuck
black
that
guy
guy.
that sits on the ledge.
He's not important.
Is he really not?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I literally haven't played that game in like years. It's been so long since I played that game. Like 10 years probably.
Man, I can't tell you how many times I've been playing Elden Ring now, and I've been like, screw this, I'm gonna play Horizon Forbidden West, and I've thrown that game in.
I'll be honest, I've started playing Apex Legends. I know this game's been out for a while.
That
It's
doesn't
a first
matter.
person shooter.
It's a constant update
But-
game, you know.
Yeah,
But
but
they keep up with it.
I actually hadn't played it until recently, and I downloaded it, and that's actually when Jack came over today. I was playing a little bit with my brother, and I just got Elden Ring, and I was like, yeah, I'm off today. This will be fun. But Apex is a lot of fun. I just enjoy it because it's a first person shooter, but it's not like Warzone, like Call of Duty. It's a little bit different because you have characters with abilities.
Mhm.
You have an overshield. So it's not like with Call of Duty. The problem I have with Call of Duty is you jump in, and I know they have armor plates and shit like that, but I still feel like the time to kill is like so low, to where if you're a new player, you're not really good at the game. like you will get melted. You'll die before. Like if someone has a jump on you, you have no chance of reacting. Like you're dead before you can react. Whereas with Apex, you have a chance. Like someone starts shooting at you, you have an overshield. You can like. There's certain characters that can phase out of whatever reality and like move away. There's more like tactical. There's like more RPG elements to it, which is I guess is. I appreciate that more. So it's funner for me. Whereas like
Funner.
Call of Duty is more of like I guess more of a realistic, sweaty Warzone, type of situation. So I've just been having fun with that. So I've been playing that a little bit lately. But Apex is cool. It's the same people that made I think Fortnite and Gears of War. It's not.
No,
it's not Epic Games.
No, it's not Epic Games. Why would Epic Games make a competitor to Fortnite?
But it's not. It's a first person shooter.
It absolutely is.
It's a battle royale, but it's not.
It absolutely is a competitor to Fortnite. 100%.
You think so?
I'm 100% certain.
All right, I gotta look this up now because I'm curious who makes Apex Legends.
I think it's EA. It's not Epic though.
You sure?
I'm very, very sure.
It is. You're right. It is EA.
Yeah, EA.
God, I hate EA.
EA made
as a
Apex.
company. I don't like EA, but I just felt like with the futuristic and the way the characters are and stuff, it seemed more like Epic.
I think
did they make Titanfall as well? They did make.
Yes.
Okay. So
I think what happened with Apex Legends. So Epic Games made Fortnite huge success. Everyone played it. Like everyone, all demographics. Everybody was playing Fortnite because it was the only thing of its kind. And then we get H1Z1, we get Warzone, we get Apex. So I think those three and PUBG. I think those 4 games, they were Fortnite is obviously cartoony. Yeah. It caters towards kids. I think those 4 games are trying to
third-person shooters. So I feel like I don't know. I just feel like they're both Warzone or battle royale games. But I feel like they're a different.
Well, I'm talking about those 4. Yeah. As opposed to Fortnite, they're more adult oriented in my opinion. Yeah. For a more older player. Someone who has a job, someone who comes home. Wants to play a game.
That's what I like about it too. Is
there's not a huge skill.
Yeah, it's like 10 minutes. I can jump in. I can get a whole game through in maybe 10 minutes.
And you can still play. Like you can feel like you're playing.
Yeah, I can actually.
And like Fortnite, where you shoot someone once, and next thing you know, they're like
headshot
a million feet in the sky.
Oh, that shit is ridiculous.
Doing a 720 and then headshotting you and killing you.
Building a castle out of fucking everything. Yeah.
I honestly don't dislike Fortnite personally.
I haven't played it.
I don't have any hate towards it.
To be honest, so
I have no hate towards Fortnite. I think it was a really good idea, and I applaud Epic.
Yeah, I love it. I'll be honest. I actually that did sound weird,
but they keep up with it. They do a really good job.
I love Epic as a company. Like I haven't played Fortnite much, but Gears of War was one of the first
Epic made Gears of War.
Played. Yes,
sure.
I did. I'm 100% sure. Yes,
I didn't know that.
Yes, you can look it up. Look it up.
Do I have?
I'm 100% sure. Cliff Bleszinski is. I don't know if he's still involved with Epic, but he's big into Epic initially, and yeah, Gears of War, and it kind of circles back around. The voice of Bender is the voice of John Dimaggio.
Epic.
Really?
I'm fucking with you. I cussed!
Really?
No, I cussed!
Yeah.
It wasn't even out of anger. I'm gonna finish the natural.
Okay. But John Dimaggio did the voice of the main character Marcus Phoenix in the Gears of War games, aka Bender.
Yeah,
but that was one of my first co-op, or not co-op, but multiplayer games. I really on the Xbox 360. I definitely didn't miss that. Totally nailed it.
I'll be back momentarily.
But yeah, Gears of War is the shit. I love Gears of War. It's amazing.
Dang it, dude. My first cuss word of the night. I was doing so good, Trent. Dude, I was killing it.
You were.
I got so close so many times.
So close to make it through, too.
And anyways, they always talk about a Fortnite killer.
Yeah.
And I don't think any single game was a Fortnite killer. I think it was those 4 combined. I think it took that to... Shut up, Nick.
What did Captain America say? Like, watch your language or something like that.
No, he's talking about the black
yeah.
guy. Watch your profanity.
Didn't Captain America say something like that in one of the movies?
He did. I don't remember what it
Language
was
or
though.
Something like that. Language. It's like
Language.
Yeah. To like Iron Man.
The orbit lady, dirty mouth.
Yeah.
But I think it took the combination of all four of those games to actually kill
Think so?
Fortnite. You know, and
Yeah.
Fortnite's not even dead still.
Yeah.
It's just not what it was.
Right.
But
I never really played it, but
man.
yeah, I know it's been very popular.
I
That was
got-
kind of the thing that kicked off the battle royale, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
it was the thing
100%.
that like super popularized it.
yeah.
I think PUBG was released before Fortnite. Let me fact check that real quick.
I think you're right.
Let me fact check real quick before I say anything.
Have you seen this battle for what is the name of this game? I think it's Battle
PUBG was
Royale.
2017.
Escape from Tarkov. Have you seen that?
I have.
See that?
Whoa! They were both 2017. I don't know which one was first. July 21st. PUBG came out first, only by a few months though.
Okay, so not that much.
It was not.
But that game we were talking about, we talked about Dead Space for a while back, that there was going to be maybe a spiritual successor, right?
Pragmata.
And wasn't one of there was like two different ones that were similar, and one of them was going to be in the Fortnite world, right? Universe or whatever.
I don't know what you're talking about now.
Okay,
Got me
so
confused.
there's one. So what was the trailer we watched where the guy was in the jail, and then he was in a prison, and there was like these parasites and these zombies, and then the main character gets like killed at the end of the trailer. We watched this on stream, like on an episode, 100%.
It wasn't Dying Light, was it?
Nope. It was one of the games that we talked about was going to be very similar to a sequel to Dead Space.
Pragmata is made by the same people, but it has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now.
Okay, well, we talked about a game that was very similar to Dead Space, and it was supposed to be set in the Fortnite universe. And we talked about this.
I know what you're talking about, but
Yeah.
I cannot remember the name of it right now. This was a while back.
This
man.
was a while back.
I cannot believe you remember that.
No, I do, because I love Dead Space. So I'm trying
Maybe
to
you're
remember.
telling me, bro. Did you play all three?
Yeah,
You did.
Yeah.
I didn't know you played all three. I played all three too.
yeah.
A lot of people didn't like
Dead Space has been honestly one of my favorite. I love survival horror games, and I feel like the first one, especially when it came out, just like perfected it. Like I the way it was made, so
They
good.
killed it.
I can't think of the name of it now. It's bothering me.
But
you know what I'm talking about, right?
I do. I remember now.
Somebody was like, "Yeah, this is gonna be."
I don't remember what it was called though. For the love of God, I could not remember. I'm sure it'll come up. It'll resurface at some point here whenever it's about to come out. And get some hype.
Man, Dead Space and Fortnite.
I don't think it has to do with Fortnite, man.
Well, it's in the universe set.
What do you mean by it's in the universe?
The new game from Dead Space creators is set in the PUBG universe. Maybe that's what I got confused. Maybe it was PUBG. And it says in quotation, that's a good thing. Here, I'll screen share this. I remember a whole episode we talked about this. This is the one though.
Yeah, that's it. What's it called?
Let's see.
The
Callisto Protocol.
That's it. Yeah. I remember. Yeah,
PUBG. Yeah, it's not Dead Space or not.
I remember I saw a trailer for that randomly, and I brought it on the show that night.
Yep.
Because it looked neat.
Yeah, but they're gonna do potentially a Dead Space sequel.
No, not a sequel.
Not.
It's called Pragmata. It's made by the same people.
Because they got absorbed by EA, right? The original company. That
Visceral got absorbed by EA, and they got destroyed. Like EA was like, "Hey, we're gonna buy you and then kill you."
Yeah,
and then now
Which
they're
is
all
what happens a lot.
All the developers are scattered, but the main guy, he's head of Pragmata, and if you look at Pragmata, it looks like that's. Are you looking at Pragmata right now?
Yeah.
Look, I love it. I'm so excited. It was supposed to come out this year, but I doubt it's going to.
PS5.
Yeah, PS5 exclusive.
Damn it.
I know. Listen, man. Listen, I will never defend Sony in that. I will
Yeah.
never defend them.
I really wish we.
But
could get
I
away
will
from these
not-
exclusives.
I also won't miss my opportunity to play God of War, Horizon,
Yeah.
Pragmata, Sackboy, Spider-Man. Sackboy, A Little Big Planet.
Are they still doing those?
The new one came out last year with the PS5. It was a launch title.
Oh, really? What was
Yeah.
it called?
Sackboy.
Oh, it's actually called
The
Sackboy.
Adventures of Sackboy. And it's a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
No, it's a really cute little game. It's
Yeah.
a good game to pop in when I just don't want to think too hard about playing a game. I just
Yeah,
want to chill. But the
yeah.
thing is, some of the levels are actually really hard.
Yeah.
And then
really?
I get pissed, you know.
Do they still have like you can create your own levels and all that kind of crap?
I don't know. I haven't
Oh,
tried.
okay.
I'm not a big level creator.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't venture. Honestly, the only games that I ever created were skateboard games, like Tony Hawk's and
Oh, yeah.
Skate 3 and stuff like that.
Love
I would
those
sit there and I
games,
would
man.
edit levels like
Yeah.
to my death.
I think
It was
I
so
did the
much fun.
same thing. I remember that. Yeah.
I got 2 more topics for gaming I want to talk about real quick.
I got one quick topic. You talk about level creation, and I know this is
Yeah, let's go.
This
Come
is a game you don't remember. It's on PS2.
I might remember it.
Time Splitters. You ever played those?
No, you got me.
Ah, that game was so amazing. I won't even go into it because it's like, yeah, but it had a very deep level creator. Like you can create your own levels, and there's like the skins in that game were insane. You can unlock like 1 million skins for
Yeah.
characters. But go ahead. What other topics did you have?
Well, so you know how Pokemon Arceus just came out? Legends of Arceus?
Yeah.
It was technically, they never said it was open world, but it was technically open world. You could run around, do your
Yeah.
thing, catch Pokemon.
Yeah.
It was literally just like every other Pokemon game, but a little more 3D. And I appreciated that. I don't like
Mhm.
Game Freak. Game Freak is probably my least favorite developer ever
Yeah.
because they literally just hit copy paste. And
Are
then,
they the ones that made that?
yes,
Okay.
they own Pokemon. Well, they don't own
So what other
Pokemon.
games have they made? Just out of curiosity. I'm trying to like.
That's all they do is Pokemon.
Okay, just Pokemon. Okay.
All they do now.
Because the name sounds familiar. for Game Freak.
So Nintendo handed the reins of Pokemon over to these guys, and they handle Pokemon now. That's all they do, and they've hit copy and paste for 20 years now. You know?
Right.
And finally they make Arceus, and Arceus does well. It's a nice separation from what they've been doing.
Okay.
But here's the thing, dude. A couple days ago they announced Scarlet and Violet. Okay.
Okay.
Legends of Arceus was released about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, somewhere around there. They released the game, and then they announced a brand new one, not even a month later, Trenton.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a red flag? Is that a red flag to you?
Scarlet and
Scarlet and Violet.
Violet. Yeah. I'm looking at it right now.
So
yeah.
and it's supposed they
That-
actually said open world this time. They have used the term open world. That is a lot. That's a lot to live up to for Game Freak because Game Freak
Yeah.
historically makes
Yeah.
crap.
Right.
They reproduce garbage.
And I'm literally looking at their Wikipedia because I was just curious because the name sounded familiar. And you're right. Like so the first game they made was in 1989, and it was Mandel Palace, which I'm not know
Yeah.
what that is, but Yoshi. And then they made Yoshi, Smart Ball, and a couple other things. But then in 1996 they made Pokemon Red and Blue, and then from there on it's been all
Pokemon. And you know
literally
why?
every Pokemon game.
Pokemon is the highest grossing franchise ever.
Yeah.
It's number one highest grossing or profitable,
No
most
kidding.
profitable franchise. Isn't that insane?
That is literally insane.
And all they do, Trenton, all they do is release the same game over and over and over and over and over.
That's
And they
crazy.
eat it up, dude. They eat it up. They're
Yeah,
like, yeah, I'll
I
pay
see
$60
that.
for Sword and I'll pay $60 for Shield because they release 2 games at a time too.
Yeah.
Not only do they make the same game, they release it twice at a time.
Yeah.
It is
That's-
insane.
That is insane.
Trenton, it is insanity.
Oh, I know. I see it. I'm looking at it like every year. It's like
Dude,
2 games a year.
it's
basically.
actually crazy. I
It's
just
just printing money. It's like our government.
and then they make money off of like plush toys and all that stuff,
Right.
merchandising.
yeah.
They
Yeah.
make money, and then after Pokemon Go blew up, even like the general public got into it. They're like, oh, I can use my phone to catch Pokemon. Woo!
Oh yeah. Pokemon
Like
Go.
they couldn't
Yeah.
even handle the amount of people that were on Pokemon Go when it first launched because they didn't expect it. That's how many people were
That's
on it.
insane. Are people
That-
still
that is
doing-
when
that still
Pokemon-
out there. Pokemon Go.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, that is when Pokemon exploded. Was Pokemon Go?
I wonder how many car accidents are equated to that.
Attributed.
Like, legitimately.
What how many plane accidents?
Yeah, maybe too. Yeah. No, my brother literally ran over a curb and blew his tire out.
Because he was
He was playing Pokemon Go.
Dude,
I think
like
he
shot.
wounded
People are
somebody.
getting beat up over it because they're going
Yeah.
to places they shouldn't have been.
Yes.
But dude, I'm just saying.
That's insane.
So they released a game Arceus. It does well, and then not even a month later they announced a new one.
There's
Scarlet
no way.
Violet.
A month?
Not even a month. They
There's no
announced
way that a game can be developed.
Well, they announced it.
Right.
They announced
But-
it. But still, to have the planning
Yeah.
and all those stages done, like
That's
bro,
insane.
they are. I hate Game Freak. I hate them. I
Yeah.
hate them.
You know what Game Freak reminds me of? It sounds like a cheap. It reminds me of like Game Genie or something. I don't know. You don't know what Game Genie is?
No,
do you?
I do not.
So back on like it might have been or Game Shark, like back on the Xbox or like PlayStation or N64, there was a company that had like these cheat codes that you could like plug into your memory card, and it would be like these.
What?
Back when cheat codes were
This
a thing.
sounds really dangerous.
Yeah, it was like a thing.
They're gonna
a
download
company,
porn on your N64.
a company that you could literally get these little like packs and you plug it in like extra lives or whatever, and it was like or like a third party developer for like a controller or something, like Game Freak controller, you know?
Yeah.
Because you could get like Mad Cats was one for like
Mad Cats was awesome.
Yeah. You remember Mad Cats?
Oh,
like they make PlayStation controllers.
Dude,
or
I had
Xbox.
Mad Cats controllers.
And it would be like the same thing, but like not quite the same quality, but cheaper, a lot cheaper than like
cheaper,
the other
but
ones.
like close, man.
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
talking like half the price. For
Sometimes they'd have turbo buttons on
90%.
them.
Yeah, turbo buttons.
Yeah.
What does a turbo button do? It lights up.
Yeah.
That's all it does.
Yeah, pretty much. Or yeah, exactly. That's what.
No, I love Mad Cats. I actually on my N64 I had this really cool controller. It was like a glove almost.
Yeah.
But it was Velcro, so I'd strap it like around
Sounds
my
like
arm, and then I could sit here and I could like literally press the C button with like my right finger, and I could press the A and B with my.
So it's like a power glove.
And then it was like a power glove, but it was way cooler.
Yeah.
And so I could use my analog with my finger here, and then down here is my Z button.
Can we just agree that the N64 controller was like probably the worst controller ever?
They were literally
conceived.
They were on acid. Bro.
Yeah. I had an N64 and I loved a lot of the library of the games. Obviously Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie. You know,
let me see if I can find a picture of the
They had
real quick, because this thing was really
they had
cool.
a bunch of great titles, but the controller was just terrible. What were they thinking?
Really though,
I cannot imagine a worse controller than the N64. But they had a bunch of crazy ones. I remember my cousin had she had the clear ones. You could get the like, clear ones and shit like that. Yeah.
I think I've got it. Yeah, this has to be it. Let me pop it up real quick.
All right, we'll get it on the screen.
So we should do sometime. We should bring up some of our favorite like video game controllers, because there have been so many.
Yeah, I remember the original Xbox. My cousin had it. I didn't have the Xbox. I eventually got an Xbox, but when it first came out, I did not have an Xbox. But I remember the launch controller for the Xbox was stupid big. Like it was, you had to have Shaq hands.
That's it right here. So your palm, I like that they have this little hump here because your palm can rest over it.
Oh, really?
And so you see the A and B right here. You can use your ring and index, and then you have the C buttons, mostly for your middle finger.
Dude, that's crazy. I've actually never seen that before.
Dude, I had
that's
that,
interesting.
and it was, I don't remember ever using it, to be honest.
That's pretty dope.
I don't know where I got it from. I feel like it was from a relative.
Yeah, I remember the original Xbox controller was terrible.
I wonder how much those go for now. The glove.
I bet you get some money for it.
Let's
I've
find
never
out.
seen that.
Am I still up on there?
Yeah, you're still up.
Let's see. Let's see what they go for. I'm curious. You want to? Oh, it's already up here, like 150.
Damn.
Hey, that's pretty.
150.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. Do you still have that controller?
110 now, dude.
Oh,
It's nowhere.
dude.
Oh, this is the power glove.
Yeah, the power glove.
This is the glove controller in 64 prices. Okay. 654 for brand new.
Damn, dude.
Wow.
Too bad you don't have that shit laying around.
Yeah, you're right, man. That'd be a nice little payday right there.
For real. Did you ever play Castlevania 64?
I never played any Castlevania. Dude. I cannot believe that this goes for so much. It's such an unused
Dude, it's retro,
controller.
man. People love retro.
But that
stuff.
controller sucks, dude.
You were just saying how great it was.
No, it was really cool.
But I mean, I guess compared to the N64 controller, which was pretty well.
No, it was a really cool controller, but it was really hard to use.
Yeah.
But it was definitely the kind of controller you could just sit here and just like
Yeah.
while like drinking something, you know. Like,
Yeah.
For me, it was juice because I was like 12, but
Yeah.
actually I was younger than
I
that.
remember when the Xbox controller first came out, other than it being huge, but like the S controller, they released the S controller, which was like a smaller for like normal humans' hands.
Yeah.
I remember when I saw it, I thought it was so ridiculous, like so crazy. But I remember actually using it and thinking like, because I grew up playing PlayStation. I mean, I played Sega, I played Nintendo, I played Atari.
Yeah.
But, you know, obviously Xbox wasn't a thing when I was younger. But I remember when the first Xbox came out, my cousin had it. And I remember looking at the controller thinking how stupid it was and how, like, ergonomically it would not, like, be comfortable at all. And then other than it being huge, I remember just grabbing it and being like, oh, this is... Because I don't know if you remember if you ever had an Xbox or played it. There was a black and white button on it, which was, like, on the side, kind of like... You know how you hold the controller like this? It was like on the left-hand side. And in Halo, it was like one of the buttons was to throw grenades. And I always thought it was so weird that they had like a black and white button. But I remember playing with it and thinking like, this is actually pretty comfortable. It did not look comfortable, like it would be good, but it was actually pretty decent. And I actually like the Sega controller a lot too. Did you ever play Sega Genesis?
Nope.
That one wasn't bad. It had an A, B, and C button.
They have but they have a version of the Switch out now. Like,
Yeah.
they have Sega Genesis games on there, and you
Right.
can buy a Sega Genesis controller for the Switch.
It wasn't revolutionary or anything, but I remember it had 3 buttons and it wasn't too
It
bad.
was neato.
Yeah, and then of course the old initial NES or NES had the A and B button, and you know the analog.
Yeah.
Not analog, but the directional pad.
What?
Nothing fancy there.
So my last thing I got here is, what is your most excited game release this year? Because we have a lot of games coming out this year.
Okay, so do you have a list of games?
I was looking for it, and
So
I
I might need you to read them off to me because I'm not privy, to be honest with you, right off the top of my head.
Let me
I know
back up
Elden
here.
Ring. I was actually pretty excited about Elden Ring. I was not like, you know, like I didn't think it was the best thing. Like I was super into the world type thing, but I was pretty excited about Elden Ring.
Yeah,
to be honest with
and
you.
it's a great game.
but
It
to be
delivered.
To be fair, I'm not like I don't keep up with the
All right.
upcoming games. I just got a console again recently. So
Do you want me to just read everything
Yeah,
to you, or
yeah.
just like the big?
just the
releases?
big ones, yeah.
All right. So we have Sifu, which came out and has been amazing. It's an indie game. It's delicious looking. I almost want to play it myself.
Okay, what is it?
We have. You don't even know what it is.
No, I don't.
It's it's like a kung fu game, and
Okay. Oh, okay. I think
it's
I might
really
know
hard
what you're talking
apparently.
about. Saifu or whatever. Yeah.
And the Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker.
Okay.
Saga?
Not excited about that.
Me either. Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
I like Kirby.
Starfield by Bethesda.
Not sure what that is.
You know, it's a new IP by Bethesda.
Okay.
It's new. 2K 2022. I know you like basketball.
I don't give a shit about any sports game, to
Um,
be honest.
Pokemon Legends Arceus. No.
It looks. I mean, I haven't played a Nintendo game in a while. I you know,
Elden Ring.
Red and Blue were good.
Horizon Forbidden West. I gotta go pee.
Yeah.
Legend of
Horizon.
Zelda 2.
Pretty cool.
Or Breath of the Wild 2.
Okay. Yeah. we had to bring Zelda in there. Again, I don't have a Nintendo console, but if I did, I would for sure play a Zelda game. I do like Zelda. Still have the console to play it on. I think so far this year, my most excited game would have to be Elden Ring so far, probably. It's the only game. Listen, I haven't had a console in a while, so I haven't played any games in a while, and it just came out, so I've enjoyed it. I've liked all the Dark Souls games. kind of a continuation of that. I don't have anyone to play it with, which kind of sucks. It really does suck that it's not cross-platform with the PS family, PS5 and PS4, whatever. I'm hoping they'll add that eventually.
They might in the future.
Yeah, in the future. But I will say that from what I understand, the co-op is a little challenging to deal with anyway.
In Elden Ring?
Yeah.
Why is
So
that?
okay, so I haven't experienced it much myself, but I was talking to a coworker of mine who has used it with a friend of his. Yeah, it's Fane. He's
We're gonna
actually
use his name. I don't care if he's not coming on.
Yeah,
We're talking
yeah.
about him.
He's been playing with another Trent. He's a fucking traitor. He's playing with another Trent. I'm not even joking about that. Apparently, so when you summon someone to a world, for one, you can't use your mount. So
That's lame.
that's kind of lame, especially if you summon somebody in the open world area, because the open world is fucking massive in that game.
Yeah.
And for two, if you summon someone like in the open world, you can't go into the caves and things like that. There's like mist walls blocking you from doing that. So pretty much summoning is the co-op in the game is best used like in specific basically for boss fights and things like that, or getting you through like certain little small areas. It's not really super efficient to have somebody with you through the whole game, basically.
Yeah.
But
I gotta say, my most excited is the next Legend of Zelda. If you guys,
if I had a console to play it, I probably would be excited for it. I'd never played.
not more excited than Elden Ring, though, probably.
Huh?
Not more excited than Elden Ring, though, probably.
I can't speak on that.
Oh, you can't.
I haven't played a new Zelda game for a long time.
Well, you shouldn't play Breath of the Wild.
I haven't played Breath of the Wild.
Slaps.
I'm sure.
It's
sure it
amazing.
does. I'm not
It's
saying it
honestly,
doesn't.
Breath of the Wild. So I might go back and play that tonight.
Yeah.
After
Really?
this. We'll see.
Really?
Well, I don't know where the
Are
next
you
one
off
goes.
tomorrow?
Oh yeah, I'm off tomorrow.
So you're gonna play some Breath of the Wild tonight?
Maybe we'll see. See, I might go to bed because I've been very tired lately.
Fuck it.
I'm
This is
working
your
like
gaming night, dude.
I'm working like 14-hour shifts lately.
Yeah, man, this is your day off though.
Killing me.
This is the night you stay up and.
Oh, what about Tiny Tina's Wonderlands? I kind
I'm
of
excited. Actually, I'll be. Yeah,
I kinda wanna play
excited
that.
about that. I am excited about that. I forgot about that.
I did too. What about? Oh, there's another one coming out. Man, it's something. It's a Chinese inspired
Oh, I'm
game
already excited.
about a monkey. He does like kung fu.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
I forget what it's called though.
It's based off of like the Chinese god, right? Like the monkey god, Chinese monkey god guy, Sun Wukong or something.
Chinese
right?
inspired game Monkey. That's
Sun, I think you play Sun Wukong. which
Black
is some
Myth.
sort of-
Black Myth Wukong.
Okay, so you do play Sun Wukong, right?
Yeah,
I think it's like a Chinese monkey god. Yeah, I know that from Smite. I'm a Smite god.
You're
Smite has taught me everything about the
intelligent
world.
Smite boy.
Yeah, Smite has taught me about
I don't-
geopolitics.
I don't know when Black Myth Wukong is coming out. Though. I'm gonna look at the release date real quick, and then
I was trying to explain that to somebody the other day because I remember seeing gameplay about that, people being really psyched about it. So it was similar to like a Demon Souls type game, right? Like a FromSoft game.
it looks difficult.
Yes.
And I've watched a pretty good bit on it, and
Yeah.
it looks pretty hard. 2023, so next year we're looking at.
If we make it there.
We'll make it. Mask mandates are down in California now. Actually, they're
Really?
March 18th. I think they're pulling them off.
I guess because they realized there's gonna be like a World War III. They're like, fuck it, you know.
California, Oregon, and
But
Washington.
that's actually a huge thing for a place like California to bring that down.
Yep, that is
very, very.
That's a very good
democratic,
start
yeah.
for us to wean our fucking
Yeah.
way out of.
I'm just stoked. I'm stoked about recent companies near us that have completely got rid of mask mandates. You know, which
Dude,
it's great. I
I
love
just-
not having to wear masks.
I got it. What's my punishment? You decide. I just twice now. Dang it! Dang it!
Let's see. You want to take a small shot of turkey honey?
I'll take a big shot of turkey honey, dude.
All right.
It's turkey honey. It's not bad.
It's not bad. Yeah. I washed it. I just want to make sure there's no soap residue. I don't want you to swallow in some soap. All right, I got you a big old boy shot.
damn.
Big boy shot. You said big shot.
You're right. You're right.
I was gonna pour a small shot.
I said I would do it.
but
You're right. You
homeboy-
got me.
Hey, let me get you on the big screen so you can show
Oh
everybody
man,
the big
this is
ass
my
shot.
punishment. This is what I get for
Listen.
having a dirty mouth.
Listen,
We should have
clean out with
Orbit.
orbits.
We should. I was gonna say we should have
I got
Orbit liquor.
mouthwash in there. You want to drink with some mouthwash?
Yeah, there's alcohol in it.
Shot. Yeah, it would not be. Get cancer more from that. I love it. It's even better when it's cold though. It's better when it's cold. But
Woo.
I'll turkey. It's good.
That's my punishment right there.
All right. You
No
made it.
more cussing.
No
We're
more
almost done with
cussing.
the episode, anyways.
I think so. I think we're getting there. Yeah.
Game over. We out.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
All right. You want to play some GeoGuessr after, maybe?
Yeah, sure.
All right,
Why not?
boys.
We're both
We'll
on.
stream some GeoGuessr for about 30, 40 minutes after
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
probably. So
Yeah.
if you
I
want to
still
come
got
over,
some,
hang out, guess some countries, we'll be there.
I got some Everclear. I can take shots of.
I should have brought my own liquor.
No, I'm gonna do some rum shots. Some
All right,
rum
guys.
in there. Yeah.
We're gonna get out of here.
Dad joke?
I'm way ahead of you, buddy boy.
All right, buddy boy.
What's the difference between snowmen and snow women?
The snowballs. You gotta take a shot now because that was too easy.
Where's
man.
Alexa at?
That was too. She's in the. You can yell at her. She'll probably hear.
Nah.
Alexa, tell me a joke.
Right. Wait a
Damn it,
minute.
Alexa, you let us down.
Wait a minute.
Aaron's got to play some Breath of the Wild. Aaron, you gonna stay, hang around, and play some GeoGuessr? with us?
Aaron, if you have a Switch and you want to play Breath of the Wild,
Wait, is there co-op in that?
I
Oh,
could probably
what
let
the
you
fuck?
borrow it.
Wait, what? You can play it with Switch, or is it on Switch?
It's on Switch.
Okay. Is that the newest console for Nintendo?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, they have the Switch OLED, which is
What's the next thing they're going with?
nobody will know until it's about 3 months away. That's how Nintendo
Damn it, Nintendo.
operates, man.
What if we go to war with China? Are we gonna get the new console?
China?
I'm just
I really hope
Yeah,
you're
I'm
kidding.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Russia should come out with a console. That'd be awesome.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding, guys. I don't want to get back into politics.
I'm gonna look up a joke because I don't want you to guess it because I feel bad.
Alexa, volume 10. Alexa, tell me a joke. She can't hear me. She's
How do you
okay.
wait? This one was at the top of my head. I don't know if
Alright.
I've told it before.
Okay.
How do you find a blind guy at a nude beach?
How you find a blind guy at a nude beach?
Yeah.
Grab his walking stick.
No, it's not hard.
It's not hard. Nice. That's
All
actually
right,
pretty
I'm
good.
proud of that
All
one.
right, that wasn't bad. I'll give you credit.
Wait. Erin says she has a really bad joke. It's probably better than mine. I want to hear it.
Yeah,
real quick.
yeah.
Erin, go ahead and type it in. If I agree it's better than
Yes,
mine,
yes.
I'll finish this natural life. And I'm
I'll
pretty
finish
deep into
this Yingling, which I'm not super deep into, to be honest, but I will be.
it. I'm not deep at all. Like I have like over 3/4. Erin, let's hear it, and then we'll end the show. Free us from this prison.
How's Nick not here right now?
For real, he could have been on the episode. I invited
Isn't
him
he, like-
tonight.
He's like 10 minutes on the road, right?
Yeah, he was tired. He said,
Oh, I gotcha. I understand that.
"Sleepy baby boy."
I understand working and being tired.
Yeah, he has a sprained ankle right now too. So
Oh, true.
I'll give him
I heard
that.
about. I heard tales about this sprained ankle.
has she? You know what they say that guys think more and women talk more. You know why? Why is that,
I
Aaron?
agree
I'm
with that.
curious. What do you guys think? Oh,
Thanks for being here, Nick.
Aaron, I caught on.
You know they say guys think more and women talk more.
Men have 2 heads, women have 4 limbs. I love it. Listen, I'll be back with something dirty next week. I promise. One way or another, I will have a dirty joke.
All right.
It'll be a Jack joke, not a dad joke.
Yeah.
All right, everyone.
All right.
Thank you for watching,
Yep.
listening, pooping, farting.
We're gonna do a few minutes of
Sneezing.
GeoGuessr if you guys want to join us, but
We'll be over
This is the
there,
main app.
be in our channel. This is
Yeah.
our thing, though.
Yeah.
All right,
Thanks. Let me hit that outro.